What is up, guitar legends? Sam Wild here. We're looking at Send Me On My Way today by Rusted Roots. Really fun song. You've probably heard it on a few different films. We don't need a capo, which is great, and we're going to start from the beginning, work our way through. So, get your C major chord ready. We'll start with this intro. Alright, which is just C to F. So have a look at the tab. This is going to guide you through this as I teach you this. But start off with your C major chord. Alright, you're going to want to have your palm against the string so that the bass note is a little bit softer, otherwise it's a little bit too loud. You can do that if you want to, but I prefer a little bit more of a short, soft sound for the bass note. Okay, so you're picking the A string where this third finger is to get that constant 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's always in the background. You hear that? Same with the F chord. Apart from the end there. So start with the C chord. Alright, we're going to start with the middle finger is going to pluck the B string. And essentially we do both at the same time, then one bass note, and then G string comes straight after. So, like that. Again, middle finger can pluck both of those strings. So just work on that, because that's the first part. Now we're going to try and add the pinky here. Have that ready before you even begin this song, in fact. Alright, it's on the 3rd fret of the E string, and now we can get that in as well. Like that. Then, oh. So you notice the G string is off the beat, so that can throw you off a little bit. But the other two are on the same beat as the bass note. That. And we're going to do that G note again, like so. Now you can keep the note short by releasing the pinky off the note, like so. Do you hear that? If you take the pinky off, it shortens the note. Now this last note is also offbeat. It's in between the bass note, and we're going to bring the pinky up, 3rd fret on the B string. So all together now we have. Okay, so this is quite tricky. You don't necessarily have to do this. The next part I'm going to show you, you can do instead of this. Alright, but once we do the C chord, we then move to the F chord. So both of these fingers here are going to move down a string, and now we have F instead. Okay, the pick is going to have to go down from the A string to the D string as well, because the bass note is going to change. But we're going to do the same thing. It's the same thing. Now watch out for the end here. Whilst the F does start the same, it's like so. We're going to end it differently, like so. Okay, so if you follow along with that last part of the tab there, you can see that we kind of start the same. We still have that. But then this high note comes in, and we have this little melody. The second finger has to come off, and we stop playing the bass note. Okay, now if you find that too tricky, you don't have to do that. You can just keep playing. those of you that want to take your playing to the next level, make sure you sign up to my premium membership website. You'll gain access to all my backing tracks, all of my lessons, and I'll teach you how to improvise, solo, and play advanced chords. Enjoy the rest of your lesson, guys. Alright, that's the intro, that's the main riff. You can keep that going for a while. However, if it's just you and the guitar, you want to try and kind of get the drums within what you're playing, like so. On the way, on the way. So you can hear I'm getting that kick sound in, 1 and 2 and 4, within the rhythm. Alright, so get your C chord ready. We're just going to start with part of the rhythm. Let's do this slowly. So we start with down, up, slap. So when you see that little asterisk star sign, just bring the hand in, okay, and you kind of have this part of the hand against the strings. You kind of bring it in, but you're also getting a strum through the strings as well, because then you get this sound. So we have 3 and 4, down, up, slap, 3 and 4. So just work on that first. Okay, one more time. Alright, now we want to add the pinky to get that top note. 4. Alright, as soon as we've done that, we can add another slap as well. So now we have try that. Okay, then we can do another strum with this pinky down like so. Okay, you can add another slap onto the end. Now after that fourth slap, we're going to have to come straight upward, preferably on the B string, because now the pinky is going to move up to the B string, just like in our riff. Like that. You hear that? Dun, dun, dun. It's on the offbeat, just like the intro riff. Now I like to go another down, so I slap, up, down. I try and make the down quiet. And now we have the full rhythm, so for C, so you can hear we have the riff in there, but we also have the full chord and the drum kick. So there's a lot going on here, it sounds really cool. Now we can do the same thing for the F major chord, of course. So again, remember, you just move the top two, and then you can add the thumb if you want to now for an extra bassy note on top there, and we do the same thing. And there you have the main rhythm that's going to work in the verses. So from the beginning, all right, we can start with the tab riff. But then, on the way, on the way, on the way, on the way, I would like to reach on my heart. Now we can keep it going. Tell you to run on the way. So this follows through to the verse, it's the same thing. Just be careful though, because we actually stay on C a little bit longer. Instead of C twice, F twice. When we're in the verse, we do C 4 times, then F twice, and then C twice. Alright, Now this verse is twice as long, so we do the whole thing again. Well, picks me up when going high. I'ma tell you run on the way, we'll say we are. Now we're going to do something a little different when we get to this chorus part. Okay, so first let's have a look at the chords. We have A minor, then we go to G. You can have the pinky down if you want to, but as long as you're not playing the E string, you don't have to do that. Then we have F sus, and then G with B in the bass. Some of you might just want to play G to keep it easy for your brain to think about this, but it is more of a G with B in the bass, so you don't need the third finger down. And then we do it again. So in terms of the right hand rhythm, for this part we're doing a sort of a down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up, up, down. So it's very continuous. Okay, the right hand can kind of keep moving. You just have to watch out for the chords at the end. Alright, so we do full rhythm, full rhythm, full rhythm, half, half, full rhythm, full rhythm, full rhythm, half, half. So the last two, you only really have time to go down, down, up, down, down, up. Okay. And we do it 3 times. And then we finish on A minor to G. Back into the riff again. So once we get through the chorus, we're going to go through the intro riff again. So C to F. And we'll do it twice. Okay, now it suddenly picks up, the speed increases, and we're going to have to do a slightly different rhythm. So now we have down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Now I like to just keep the hand going. Up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Because then you get in between scratches. You don't have to do that, but it just kind of fills the space. And I like to add the pinky here, 3rd fret on the B string as well. So I keep it off, but then for the up, down, down, it's there. So we have this new rhythm with C twice to F twice, and again C twice to F twice. So it's just like an intro, again, the intro riff with this kind of faster speed, the faster tempo, right? And then we're going to keep it going for the second verse, right? So this only happens temporarily, this sped up rhythm, right? It's the same for the second verse though. On the way, we're sailing on. Well, pick me up, we're going high. So it's the same thing twice for that second verse, and then that fast rhythm's done. It slows down ever so slightly. We go back into the chorus, right? I would like to hold my hand. We will cry, we will cry, we will. So this bit's exactly the same. Send them away. And then we have the intro again. Okay, then there's this kind of percussion break, which is really fun. There's not much going on in terms of the rhythm section, the chords, so we can just play 2 strums on each chord. C to F sus. If you want, you can do kind of rhythms here, but it's hard to get back to the chord every time. So make sure that you do more with the right hand, so the left hand's free. You can bring it in, or just anything you want. Here as well, here. Okay, anything you like, just to fill the space. And we do this twice around the chord progression. I would like to hold a night. Then we have the chorus again. I would like to hold a night. We will come out, we will feel my world. Then we have this outro. So we're going to do the same rhythm as before, down, the up, down, up, down, down, the up, down, the up, down. The same rhythm we have for the chorus, but now we do A minor, to F sus, to C, to G, and then we do it again. And we're going to do that 4 times around that chord progression. Alright, just to do that nice kind of outro. So it's quite a long song actually. And then to finish the whole song, we go back into our intro. But just the very first thing we did with the tab. Except this time we do it twice. And then we're going to even keep it going because there's this very last verse at the end. I would like to reach out my heart. Tell you what you say will be on, and then we finish on the C chord. Alright, so this very ending is just like another verse, but we can keep the intro pattern going. But watch out on the F, we do the ending of the F part, so the okay, so it's the ending part. And then we just finish on the C chord. Alright, that's everything guys. It's going to make much more sense when you start to play along with me with the song, which is coming up by the way. We're going to have the tab there, the chords and the rhythm as a guide. So the best thing you can do is pause the video and just keep practicing any section that you struggle with. Alright, this is such a fun song to play once you get it, okay, but it just takes a little bit of slowing it down because the rhythms are quite fast, aren't they? 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a this quite fast 16th note rhythm. So you have to get used to moving that kind of quickly before it feels good. Alright, so if you found this lesson helpful in any way, please give it a like. Make sure you subscribe as well, hit the notification bell icon. Alright, good luck with the play along guys, thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next video.